Hey traders, welcome back to the channel. Today you are in for a treat because I have a ultimate guide to using Fibonacci for you. Okay, so as you can see over here, I have everything listed out about Fibonacci, and I'm going to walk you through each of these tools, how to use the Fibonacci retracement as well as the Fibonacci extension tool. Now, if you stay to the end, I will also show you how do you use both retracement and extension at the same time. How do you integrate the two to find high probability trade setups? Okay, so let's start by talking about Fibonacci retracement. So what is Fibonacci retracement? Okay, you can see over here that I have drawn the Fibonacci retracement tool. Okay, it's very simple. As the name suggests, it is a retracement tool. Okay, that means you are trying to use the Fibonacci retracement tool to predict where price will retrace to. Okay, so all you need to do is you just need to take the tool. Okay, the platform I'm using right now is called TradingView. It's a free platform, so feel free to check it out. Okay, so what you want to do is you just want to click over here. Okay, and you go under the Fib retracement and you just draw low to high. Okay, so you should get something like this. Okay, so what this means is that if this is, this is this level and this is the swing high, this is a swing low and swing high, 0.618 means that price has retraced 0.618 of the entire move. Okay, so think of it like something that maybe you buy at the supermarket. Okay, normally the price is $10 and today is having a 61.8% discount. Right, so if it's 61.8 discount, that would mean that it's selling for $3.20 now, correct? Because if something used to be selling at $10 and you have a 61.8% discount, then what's left is actually $3.20. Okay, that's how you use the Fibonacci retracement. That's how you read the Fibonacci retracement. Okay, so what you want to do is that you want to apply Fibonacci retracements onto the swing high and swing low. So let me just do a demonstration for you here. Okay, something like this. Okay, so as you can see over here, price respected the 0.618, and after it broke out, it retested it yet again. Okay, so this is how you use the tool. Okay, but this is not a full-blown strategy. So as I said, if you stay to the end, I will show you how to use both Fibonacci retracement as well as Fibonacci extension. Okay, but that's the essence of how to use a Fibonacci retracement. Okay, you connect it from the swing high or to swing low or the opposite. Okay, depending on whether you are trying to buy or trying to sell. Okay, and you watch for reaction at each of the retracement level. Okay, in this case, I'm just focusing on the 0.618 level and the 0.786 level. Okay, because personally, I find that these two levels are the strongest level that I prefer. Okay. There are many other Fibonacci levels such as 0.5 and 0.236, but personally, I prefer to buy when there is a deeper retracement like 0.618. Okay, as I said earlier on in the example, if something is trading at $10 and I can get it at $3.20 versus getting it at $5, which is a 50% retracement, ideally I want to get it as low as possible. Okay, so this will help me maximize my profit when price resumes its trend. Okay, so that's for Fibonacci retracement. Let's go on to Fibonacci extension. Okay, this is the tool over here that you're looking at. It's the same thing, okay, except that Fibonacci extension is typically used to project take profit levels. Okay, what do I mean by that? That means you're entering a trade and you want to know when to get out, when to lock in your profits, or when to shift your stop loss to break even. Okay, this is a tool you're going to use. Okay, of course, there are some traders who use this as a counter trend trade. So what they do is that when price is going up, they sell it down. Okay, but as I mentioned earlier on, I'm going to show you how to integrate the two. Okay, how to integrate both Fibonacci retracement and Fibonacci extension so that you find the best probability setups. Okay, so how do you draw these two? It's the same thing. Okay, just click over here and you can see something called trend-based Fib extension. Okay, click on it and you'll be given this tool. So what you want to do is you want to connect this to the swing low, connect to the swing high, and back to the low. Okay, let me just repeat it one more time in case you did not catch that. Okay, you go over here, click on the trend-based Fib extension tool, assuming that you are trying to project a, you are trying to buy and you are trying to lock in your profits, your buy trade. So you start from the low, okay, you move up to the high, back to the low, okay, and then you will get your two targets, which is the 1.272 level as well as the 1.618 level. Okay, if you are bearish and you're trying to, you know, you took a selling trade where you sell the currency pair, okay, you sold the currency pair. What you want to do is you want to do the opposite. You start from the high, you connect to the low, and then you bring it back to the high. Okay, if you want to get it as accurate as possible, what I recommend is you just take the this one, the value here, and this value here. Just a moment. Yes. Okay. What you are doing, if you do this value equals to this value, you are essentially making this point the same as this point. Okay. This is for maximum accuracy. If you want to be very accurate in your projections, then I suggest you just double click. Use your mouse to double click this. Take this, copy, and paste into here. Okay. This value here is actually this over here, this pointer here. Okay. So that's how you use it. Okay, that's Fibonacci extension for you. Okay, so as I said, Fibonacci extension is more for taking profits. You have a trade and you want to take profit. You want to know where to take profit. Okay, so now let me show you how do you combine both. Okay, first I want to show you how to set it up so that you do not need to draw both tools. Okay, because sometimes it get a bit confusing. I want to show you how you set it up so that you just need one tool. You just draw the one retracement, one Fibonacci retracement, and you can see the Fibonacci retracement and the Fibonacci extension. Okay, that's what I want to show you first. After I show you that, then I'll show you how you combine both to find high probability turning points in the market. Okay, so as you can see over here, this is the Fibonacci retracement tool. It's the same as this. Okay, except that I have put in additional levels. Okay, let me show you. Okay, I've put in the 1.272 level, the 1.618, and the minus 0.272, and the minus 0.618. Okay, so it should look something like this. Now, you might ask me, why am I doing this? Why do I put it in? Okay, very simple, because if you can see this Fibonacci retracement tool now, it has the same level as this over here. Okay, of course, I did not draw it perfectly. Okay, but these two levels are the same. Okay, so what I'm essentially doing is that I'm putting in the levels in the Fibonacci retracement so that whenever I want to trade, I will just need to do the Fibonacci retracement. I do not need to draw a Fibonacci retracement, then draw a Fibonacci extension because that's more work. Okay, so if you can see, even if I reverse the I reverse the order, regardless of whether I draw it high to low, sorry, low to high or high to low, the levels are the same. Okay, so this makes my life so much easier because I can just draw once and I can see the levels. Okay, and so that's why I have it set up both in the positive as well as the negative. Okay, I have the 1.618, which is a positive, 1.272, which is a positive, and I have the negative minus 0.272 as well as minus 0.618. Okay, so this is how you set it up so that you just only need this tool. Okay. Okay, so now let's get into the juicy part, the part that you've all been waiting for. How do I find high probability setups? Okay, so how do you combine the two? It's very simple. So what you want to do is you want to look for a pattern, something like this. Okay, let me just a moment. Okay, you want to look for a confluence of both Fibonacci retracement and Fibonacci extension. Okay, so you draw your Fibonacci retracement high to low. Okay, so you have a level somewhere here 0.618 and 0.7 or 0.786. Okay, then the next thing you want to do is you want to use your Fibonacci extension tool. Okay, but in this case, since we have set up the Fibonacci retracement tool to have the Fibonacci extension levels as well, all I need to do is I just take this leg here, draw it to the high, and look for confluence. Okay, so in this case, you can see that there is a sort of confluence here, a tight confluence zone here. Okay, so you just map it out. Okay, it's the confluence between the 1.272 and 0.618 level. Okay, so that is how you combine the Fibonacci retracement and Fibonacci extension to find high probability trade setups, okay? But please take note that this is just a trading zone, okay? This does not take into account the trend. It doesn't take into account price action trigger, okay? If you need more information of how to do this, you need a full-blown strategy, I have a day trading guide for you, so just check that out. The link's in the description. But please do not take this out of context, okay? This is just to help you identify strong levels, okay? Strong levels to take your profit at, or to look for a reaction at, okay? It does not mean that you just put a limit order here and just enter, okay? So this is the first zone that you kind of have a confluence between the Fibonacci retracement and the Fibonacci extension. And then the next thing you have is the 1.618 level, this level here, and the 0.786 level. Okay, so this is how you find good zones with a lot of confluence. Okay, ideally, if you could find some form of market structure on the left that was a previous resistance or support at this zone, then this will further enhance the probability of this level holding. Okay, so now that you understand this concept, I want to go into the chart, show you a couple of examples so that really drive home the point of how to do this. Then I'll end off this video. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so let's look at another new chart. Okay, so we have a good trade setup here. Okay, this one over here. Let me show you. Okay, let's go into the H4. Okay, so let's look at this one over here, this entire move up here. Okay, so earlier on I drew a pattern something like that, if you recall. Okay, let me just map out the whole thing. Okay, so this is the same exact pattern that I drew just now. So you can see that it actually works. Okay, this actually works. Okay, this is not a fluff. Okay, this really works. Okay, you can go back to the charts and you'll find a lot of examples like this. Okay, so I'll clear this lines out. And then let's start using our Fibonacci retracement tool, which we have combined with the Fibonacci extension tool. Okay, so the first thing to note is that you see price did have some form of a resistance here. After it broke, it struggled to break above because this was a very good level. Okay, that's how you manage your trades also. So even if you do not use the Fibonacci extension tool to trade, you can use the Fibonacci extension tool to manage your positions. Okay. So you can see over here that price didn't really hit here. Okay, so in this case is not a very good example, but you can. Okay, so in this case it's not a very good example because the zone is kind of wide. You have the 1.618 level and a 0.618 level. The zone is a bit wide. Okay, personally I don't like this because it's a bit wide. So you can see that this is how we do it. Okay, it's not perfect every time. The levels are not very perfect every time, but I just want to show you how to do it. Okay, so let me show you another example. Okay, let's say we use this one over here. Okay, we use this one over here. Okay, so basically we take this swing point, connect to this swing high, and you can see this flow again. Let me just show it to you. Okay, same pattern. Okay, same pattern again. Okay, you can see that it's the same pattern again, right? So you notice it's the same thing. Okay, so let me just draw in the Fibonacci and show you the high probability zone. So in this case, it worked out perfectly. Okay, you can see that this is the 0.786 level. Okay, let me show it to you. This is the 0.786 level, and this is the 1.272 level. Okay, so if you take away the Fibonacci so that it's clearer. Okay, you can see that price really tapped just this level. Okay, so this is a very high probability level. Okay, and that's how you do it. Okay, in this case, it worked out perfectly. Okay, so this is what you want to be doing. Let's say you manage to enter here, and you would have take profit almost at the top. You see, so this is the power of using Fibonacci extensions. You can see that price almost tapped this level. Okay, and at near this level, I just started dropping back down. Okay, so the other tip that I have for you when you're using Fibonacci extension is that you always want to take profit slightly before the level. Okay, you do not want to take profit at the level. Okay, in this case, if you try to take profit at the precise level, you probably would have gotten, you will have to sit through this entire retracement. Okay, and you probably, if you are not strong psychologically, you might have exited your position here with a smaller profit. Okay, so one quick tip I have for you is that if this is the level, maybe just put some buffer, just try to take profit just before the level. Okay, you want to get out before the level, not at the level. Okay, because sometimes price doesn't go exactly to the level, and then you're not going to be able to lock in your profits. Okay, so I've talked a lot in this video. Okay, so I talk about how to use Fibonacci retracement. Okay, I talk about how to use Fibonacci extension. Okay, I talk about how do you set up your Fibonacci tool in a way that you can see both just using the Fibonacci retracement tool. Just set it up this way. Okay, if you need to pause the video, you can pause the video to take down these levels and just put it in. Okay, so I also showed you how do you combine both to find high probability trade setups, high probability support zones, support and resistance zones for you to look for a trigger on or for you to take profit at. Okay, so that's it for this video. If you have any questions, just leave a comment down below. I'll do my best to address it. Okay, remember to check out our free day trading guide. Okay, because this is not a full-blown strategy. Okay, you need a full-blown strategy if you want to trade. Okay, this is just a tip, this is just a tool on how to find good levels. Okay, it's not a full-blown trading strategy. So make sure you get that. It's free. Just click the link in the description. Okay, so if not, thanks for your time. I'll see you in the next video.